Hello, humans, and welcome to another episode of the Cartridge and Disc Podcast. This is your Gen X Gamer here. Good morning. How are you? Well, Microsoft just got done curb stomping the FTC. And yes, the head of the FTC, she was just on a Congress hearing and she was just getting grilled about this stuff. It seems like a lot of these cases that they brought up are more political more than anything. A lot of people like to make a name for themselves. And, taking on Microsoft and winning would be a great feather in anybody's cap, right? Something they can go back to and lean on in their political futures, but they were way in over their head on this. That's the problem when, just attacking corporations for the sake of, attacking corporation, goes wrong because these people have billions, right? They just have better lawyers, and the arguments that the FTC was making were just ridiculous. But anyway, guys, let's get into the meat of this, which is, now that it's all said and done, that Microsoft has won, they are flexing a little bit. I mean, let's go over some of the things that I've seen and heard and know. One of them, the rumor is that a lot of the old Call of Duty servers are getting turned back on, right? And that is Microsoft's doing. They want to go retro, and they really want to, serve the retro community, if you will, as a thank you to all the people that have been supporting Activision and, now Microsoft. So they are going to make the older properties available here pretty soon. Within 2 months, you're going to start seeing some of those titles show up on the Game Pass, number one. Number two, Antstream is now coming to the Xbox service, and you can sign up for like $80. You can have a lifetime, I believe, and it's $29 a year for the service. So now you're going to have cloud retro gaming service. It's going to be the first third-party cloud service on there, but they're basically making it like a one-stop shop. Once you turn your Xbox on, that's it. And I imagine they're going to have it on PC too, because, I think a lot of people are going to play it that way. So, of course you can do emulation now on your Xbox Series X, on your Series X. You can do that now, but now you can just pay for the service, and of course, through that, you're going to have leaderboards and other things, right? Just more choices for the customer. Now, whenever I talk about this, you guys think that I'm like a super Xbox fan or anything like that. No. I want innovation. I want all these companies to start offering better services, giving you more for your buck, because the more choices you have out there, the better it is going to be for you as a consumer, for us, right? We get lower prices because there's a competition. And the fact that Microsoft is number 3 right now, right? That is what's causing all this, right? When you want to catch up and be a market leader, you have to offer better products and offer better prices. And that is what Microsoft here is trying to do. And of course, they have the money to do this stuff. So, we're going to get it. We're going to get it. And they are set, into taking Microsoft to the next level, which really means, Sony has to do something. And that's why you've seen Sony now invest about 40% of their budget in a service type game as a service, right? Because they just need one hit, right? I think their strategy is going to be not to compete on the cloud, but to have that one hit game like Fortnite be their bread and butter in addition to their console sales. At least that's what it appears to me right now as we speak. How that's going to work out, I don't know, but I think having a service is a more sustainable model, because that's, that money's coming in, number one. Number two, you can sell through that. And number three, it's not that much of a gamble as much as trying to make a game as a service that's going to pay you billions of microtransactions. Because, a lot of people have tried, but there's only a few games out there that have been able to do it, So It's not something you can repeat every day. But what holds, what is in the feature from Microsoft now? Now that, we're starting to talk about the next generation consoles. Well, guys, I mean, I think that that's really going to be it for physical. I think this is it. This is it for physical. I think for Microsoft, the only offerings that are going to be viable are going to be, you know, uh, through the cloud, through their services. But that's a big opportunity for you collectors out there, for us collectors. You know why? Because that means that the prices on the physical media for Xbox are going to go up. As soon as these companies stop making physical media, guys, your collections are going to go higher because that's it. There's not going to be anything else made. It's going to be the end of an era. It's sort of like right now people who collect DVDs, and Blu-rays. I mean, there's just who's doing that, right? And nobody cares about them now. So, especially when it comes to the Xbox One stuff, you should be able to get a lot of great deals, man. I mean, there's going to be a lot of great deals coming up here soon. And for those of you who have the room, I mean, if I buy any more games, my wife's going to kill me. But for those of you who want to get started, this is really the time where you want to be looking. You're going to be looking and you're going to get great deals because nobody's going to want this stuff once these services go online. As it is, Xbox games are not the most expensive and they are not the most collectible. So if you're able to get good deals on collectible items on the Xbox, that's what I would be doing right now. I'm not doing that because I'm buying diapers and Pampers and baby things right now, right? I've collected what I want to collect pretty much, and I'm buying things here and there, but they're all things from the past, right? Things from the past. But if you guys want to start collecting, and maybe you're a little bit, a lot younger than me, and these have been your eras of video game playing, that's exactly what you want to do. But as far as Microsoft Xbox now, they are a force to be reckoned with. I mean, it's, for me, I've always had multiple platforms, and I think, right now, if you have the Xbox, if you have the PlayStation, and you have Nintendo, man, you're just in heaven. You really just are in heaven with so many choices, guys. And in the next year, it's just going to get better. We are living in the golden age of video games. Remember that and be thankful because it hasn't been that way always. Guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your subscriptions. Guys, it's coming up on 6 years I've been doing this. Wow. 6 years of YouTube. I think I'm going to do an episode on that, just reflecting on that. All right, guys, I will catch you on the next one. Take care.